Pittsburgh to Chicago, Chicago now to Aspen. Room's beautiful, looks sweet. Never been to Aspen before. Just missing my baby girl, Nat. Had to stay home and hold the fort down with the kids. So should be a good trip. Just here with the company for the Executive Council for American Income and Torchmark. And so we do this a couple times a year. They take us to nice places, different places, and we kind of have discussions on the direction of the company, and they keep a small group of us, and we get to give input and kind of give feedback and come up with ideas, and usually have it somewhere at a nice nice venue, you know, that we can enjoy. And you know, this is one of those that I've never been to before. I just wish Nat was here, but all good, baby. We're gonna get some work done, get some R&R done, and probably even train some jiu-jitsu in the morning. Gotta find my way on the floor. I don't know if we got mats here in the hotel, but a couple of my dogs train jiu-jitsu, so stay tuned. Let's see if I can talk them into some early morning sessions. Rise and grind from Aspen. So I got a couple of my dogs meet me down here, Jose and Corey. Corey's from Vegas, runs Vegas, and Jose's in San Antonio. And so we on our mind, body, and spirit. It don't matter. So we're gonna lead these guys from the front and see how they're feeling this morning. Try and jumpstart their day to get them on that mind, body, and spirit early in the morning that I've found has changed everything. So let's get it cracking. All right, so we're off the cuff here. Just got done working out. How do we start the morning off, Corey? What do we do first?
It's all about mind, body, and spirit. Started off with the spirit, got the mind ready, and we crushed it in the gym. We made it happen. 5:30 a.m. guys. It's all about it.
Amen. Hey man, what tips do you got for somebody? You know, how did you make that happen? What was going on in your mind, you know, as a freshman, and when you came out in business and had success, and you started out and didn't even speak the language here? You know, kind of walk us through that and give some tips on, you know, what goes on mentally and how somebody could be successful, maybe even as an immigrant, you know, maybe somebody not from this country.
Because in this day and age, you know, everybody wants instant gratification, but good thing comes to those who wait. But while you're waiting, you gotta work hard, and you always gotta strive for greatness. And that is something, you know, that up to this day, I still got big goals, and I'm gonna accomplish them because I don't settle for mediocrity. I have my immigrant mindset, and I love just to tell people, you know, that I did it. No excuses. I can barely speak the language, I still have a fake accent, and here I am.
Amen.
As the general agent, part of the executive council, and it is something that, you know, I'm proud of, you know.
Love it.
And, you know, let's go.
Let's go.
You know, people always ask me, what was the key to your success? How were you successful? It was easy. I just outworked you. It was, I went for it. I did it every single day. And to be honest, I didn't quit. That was the two reasons. I worked harder and I didn't quit. You put in the time, you get the effort back.
Let me ask you about that. What does it mean to outwork you? You know, what does that mean? If somebody said, well, I want to do that, what does that mean to work hard or to outwork everybody? Like what? Be specific.
You gotta find that Simon. You gotta find that Simon in your office that is kicking everybody's butt, that is going after it every single day, and you gotta beat him. You gotta find the rabbit in the office, find the rabbit in your life, your society, whatever it might be in your community, and you gotta go after. You gotta beat them. You just always, it's that friendly competition that you have to bring to the table every single day.
Amen.
And that's what it comes down to is not the competition that you stabbing people in the back, but that competition. I want to beat you, but I want to beat you by $1. I don't want to beat you by 10,000. And you bring everything to that competition in a healthy way.
What do you got for me for leadership tip or some tip for somebody out there on the grind in business? Because you've moved all over the place. This is a grind you put in. You know, how many hour work weeks getting the deal off the ground? Huh? How many hours on average?
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Over 100 hours a week the first 2 years.
So how did you keep doing it? How'd you keep pushing? How'd you do it?
It just comes down to how bad you want it. So if you know what you want, and you never give up, and you refuse to let nothing get in your way, you keep your eye on the prize, you can have it. So to understand that in the hard times, they're just challenges. Someone's just challenging, because if it was that easy, then it wouldn't be worth it.
Amen.
So just stay focused.
If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. .30 a.m. Mountain time, getting ready to leave Aspen. It's been nice. Recommend this place for sure. It's the St. Regis Aspen. So this is the note they left this morning, but the service here has been great. The views have been great. Everything's been great. Been a great trip. Game day. Couple hours before kickoff. This the Black Tie Gala Mardi Gras fundraiser for Inspiring Minds Youngstown. And man, we got in last night, midnight, from Aspen, after being stuck on the runway for almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours. It was so crazy, the turbulence in the air, that the plane hit air bump for a minute, and the lady next to me screamed like we were on a roller coaster. No, I'm not even joking. Grabbed my leg and said, "Ah!" Loud. I mean, extremely loud. That's how much turbulence, that's how much of a grind it was getting home yesterday. And so now we're getting ready to head to Youngstown. I started this youth program with others. You know, I don't want to single myself out and say I started. We started Inspiring Minds Youngstown about 3 years ago now. And I remember walking up 224 in the rain with a couple of my dogs, Mike Basu being one. And we were literally going business to business for donations and support, and spreading the word and inviting people to the first function. And now you fast forward years, and it's been cool to see how it's transpired, and even more exciting to know where we're getting ready to go, and the amount of lives that we're getting ready to affect and impact. And you know, just like a business, you know, that's what shaped me to be ready for something like this. Just like business, there's going to be storms, there's going to be trials, tribulations, obstacles, stressful moments, and without those things, nothing great is ever birthed. And so we've had a couple of those moments, but you know, you just continue to strive and move forward, just like anything else. And I think that's the key, that so many times people will wonder why are they so stressed out. And in my experience, you know, in the growth and birth of something, you're gonna be stressed. You know, I think if you're going to give birth to something great in life, not just business, but if you're gonna start something great, you're gonna start a youth program, you're gonna start a function for breast cancer, some type of organization that supports and helps people. If you're gonna give birth to something, you're gonna be stressed out growing it. You know, I had some parents tell me, you know, when I was, you know, my wife more than me, but I had a day where we didn't get a lot of sleep, and I had another parent tell me, yes, when you have your children, you never sleep the same again. You'll never sleep the same again, because you're either losing sleep in the beginning because they won't sleep, or you're worried about them down the road, but you just never sleep the same again. And when you're chasing your passion and on a mission to do something great, you're going to be stressed out, and you're going to feel that for a long time, as long as you're in growth mode. You just got to learn how to control it. You got to learn how to control the stress and embrace it, and not let it ruin you or affect you, or not let it be negative. You know, it is what it is.
if my legacy's on the line, then every single person in this room will be inspiring a mind to take responsibility for their own legacy.
In my office, when I started to have some financial success that I never expected myself to ever, I never expected to be in that position. And I started to get this major pull in my heart to not just do something all around the world, which Mr. Surace and Mr. Smith put in all of our hearts to do from Jump Street was to give back. But I wanted to do something for my hometown. And so I called two people that I knew that were doing some things in this city. Neither one of them knew if I was going to give them a check, if I was going to give them a hug, if I was going to give them some dap, what they was going to walk away with. One of them showed up, one of them didn't. And the one that showed up was Derek Toles. And I'm so thankful that you showed up like you did for Warren and the kids in that community, and that you showed up and were kind of the pioneer over here as an athlete to really grind, not just give dollars, but to give your time and grind. And so I started out giving some checks, and you inspired my mind so much that there was such a pull on my heart because of your leadership that I said, why can't I do more? And if you feel like you haven't been doing enough, make no excuses. There's somebody out there doing it. There's somebody with a family, there's somebody with some kids, there's somebody out there grinding for somebody else. And if you don't have the money, I think the best thing for you to do is to go out there and give some of your time, no matter where you're at, no matter where your community's at. Because every time I'm starting to feel drained, every time that I think that I'm grinding, every time that I need a little bit of fire, I drive down to Youngstown and I spend some time with these kids, and I realize how blessed that I am. And how we have an opportunity to serve and an obligation to serve somebody else. And so I just want to thank you guys for having our back. Thank you guys for jumping in and helping children that maybe can never repay you, maybe somebody that you'll never meet. So I want to thank you, and God bless you and love you, and Stephanie, and thank you for everything.